Don't drink that crap they sell you in the 2-liter bottles. Watch this video where I compare sugar-free powdered drinks. I'm going to compare all the top brands of powdered energy drinks, specifying on grape flavor, and I'm going to report the results in a chart at the end of this video.
Alright, what would I like to drink? It's 9 o'clock, it's too late for an energy drink. I think I'm going to go for one of my Welch's grapes. I like to have them warm. To do that, get some warm water going. What I'm doing here is I'm warming up and I'm also pre-rinsing the bottle. Now this is a brand new bottle. So I just drank the contents of it. Now from here on out it's part of the experiment. So now it's already a little warm to the touch. Put a little warm water in now. And every one I test is going to be tested using the same format here. Cut the top off. Not going to mess with tearing. Some of these don't tear straight across, so I'll point those out as it goes along. I can smell it. Now that tastes more like fruit than like sugar, but it's still very sweet. Dark. Not like the last one, which was really, you can't really see through it. Froth up a little bit. Neat effect. It sticks to the glass. It's starting to diminish now. I think those are just air bubbles. It's a different sort of grape flavor. Not quite sure how to characterize it. It's good, I guess. It's not overly sweet. It's more fruity than sweet. So there's test number one. I think one other thing I'm going to do is they have these energy drinks. The stackers are pretty popular. You can get these for $1 at the dollar store. But I'm going to compare this as far as an energy drink to the other energy drinks I'm comparing, and I can also compare the grape flavor, although I know already that the grape flavor is pretty bad. It's pretty much swamped by the chemical taste. So for this series we're going to be comparing powdered energy drinks, and we're going to specify also the flavor grape. Because I think a good grape flavor is a good way to judge a company's ability to make good flavors for their products. And so I'm going to be comparing them as energy drinks, but I'm also going to be comparing them as grape flavored drinks. So I'm going to try to kill two birds with one stone with this video. So rinse the glass out every time. And again, I like to do these warm, so I'm going to do all these as was. See how the powder tastes straight out of the packet. You can really get the grape flavor. A little bit of sweetness, but it's not just raw sweetness. It's like the sweetness comes with the grape flavor in it, instead of two flavors hitting you separately. So give it a stir, fill it up. Just going as far as the curve of the neck, like that. This one's not so frothy, it's a little more water. Air bubbles coming up. Yeah, the grape flavor really comes through, and it's definitely sweet. No chemical taste to it. And it tastes a little bit like NutraSweet. Doesn't really taste like sugar, which it shouldn't. I don't think it has sugar in it. I believe it's probably maltitol and aspartame. It's not feeling like aspartame as far as the texture goes. Okay, now we'll wash out the glass. She knows it's nice and clean. Warm up the bottle a little. And let's go for an energy drink this time. This is the Great Value energy drink that they sell at Wal-Mart, which is a very good deal, especially the multi-flavor pack. Now the high C didn't have much color at all. You can see right through it. And I do kind of like the idea of having less unnecessary chemicals in my product, so it's not really necessary to have a deep purple color if you're going to have a grape drink. I just wanted to have it taste right. Stir. A little too much water there. That's pretty close. So it got a little frosty. The color looks a little different in the top. It went more blue than purple, so give it a little bit of a stir, get the color to mix better. Alright, let the bubbles fizz off. Residue there. Oh yeah, that's really good. That was pretty good. Gave me some energy, but unfortunately, it's still the aspartame gives me sort of a mouth texture symptom, and kind of makes my own saliva kind of slimy and oily, and it's kind of hangs on the inside of my mouth and coats, and I think I'm going to go with, let's see here, something that's not an energy drink. I'll go with just a grape drink, so we'll try the Grape Crush. Now Crush, when you drink it in the commercial product in the can or in the bottle, leaves a syrupy aftertaste, but it's very ultra sweet too. So we'll see how this works in a powdered drink. Started, crop the top, see what it mixes like. It's kind of sticking to the packet. I can smell it. See what it tastes like straight out of the bag. It tastes more sweet than it tastes like grape. You can still taste a little bit of grape too. Stir it up a little bit, and we'll have Grape Crush. Now a lot of these say take a water bottle, take a sip out of it, and then put the stuff in. So I don't know if they're intended to fill the bottle the same. Before I go on to the next one, a couple notes about Crush is that the Crush is more sweet than fruity flavored, which is a fair representation of what you get in the bottle when you buy it in the store. And it left kind of a sticky aftertaste in my mouth. So now the next one is going to be the Meijer store version of an energy drink. Grape flavored, added caffeine. So let's see what this is like. Rinse out the bottle again. this one does kind of effervesce when you put it in the bottle. See what the powder tastes like. Now this one's actually more fruity than sweet. It's just such a strong fruit taste. It's a really realistic grape flavor too. It's a Concord grape is depicted on the packet, so I guess it does kind of have that taste to it. Color's looking a little blue. Alright, see, this one's bubbling up a little, but it's not leaving any kind of film. It just mixes really, really well. So that's pretty impressive. See the foam up there a little bit. Again, that's just air from the aerator in my water faucet causing that to happen. I don't think it's like anything to do with the product itself. I could be wrong though. But yeah, this one just seems like it's going to have a lot less oily, sticky feel to it when I drink it. Well, that's had the best grape flavor so far. So that's a success there. And I need the energy, so we'll see how that works. Well, I must say that was a really good drink. It's consistent all the way through, and it gave me a nice lift. So now it's mealtime. I don't really need any more caffeine or energy there, so I'm going to go for the Kool-Aid's Tropical Punch. That's not a direct match. Let's go for High C Grape. And I don't even think this is sugar-free. I think this is a regular product. It says low calorie. That's all it says on it, so. Rinse the bottle out. What's this taste like out of the packet? Tastes more like sugar than like the fruit flavor. Actually, the sugar tastes kind of plastic. Strange taste. Looks like it's going to mix okay. That's pretty much that's how much I want to fill it right there. This is really, really fizzy. Now these little particles there, either they're larger bubbles or they're bits of the flavor. This one probably needs a little extra shaking around to mix better. You can see through it. The color is just a little bit off. It looks pretty well mixed up now. Okay, so at this point, I really like the Meijer Grape Energy drink flavor the best. It's the most flavorful. It has the best balance between sweet and fruity. Got a couple more left here, and then there's also the stacker I'm going to try just for a comparison, but rinse the glass out again. See if any dye shows up. Water's a slight purple color. But now let's switch gears for a second. I know this is going to taste bad, but I'm going to make it part of the test. So we'll do the stacker. This is the extra strength stacker 2, grape flavored energy shot, which I suppose I could water down. But I think you're just supposed to drink it as it is. Yeah, I don't don't think watering down is going to make much of a difference on this. I think you're supposed to slam it. On my second sip, still haven't finished it yet. I'm kind of curious to see what it looks like in the bottle, so I'm going to pour some in. Not that color matters with an energy shot, but let's dilute it a little, see if that helps any. Well, if you mix it about 1/3 water, and it does take the edge off of it, but it's still a pretty awful experience. So that's not the solution to what I'm trying to solve right now. So wash the bottle out again, get that horrible taste out. Tastes like chalk and mortar mix combined. Next up is Propel. That's not really an energy drink, it just has, it's like Gatorade, so it's electrolytes and some non-sugar sweetener. So we'll see what this looks like. Looks like it's got no color. Which tastes like out of the packet. Got a little bit of a sting to it, a little bit of a chemically taste to it, but I can also taste a little bit of sugar. Some amount of sweetness. Alright, so there you go. No artificial colors required. Seems to mix up pretty good. Froth is not as bad as I saw it on some of the other flavors. I could really go with all my water beverages being clear. I don't really see much of a need for artificial coloring, and I think a well-informed population would agree with me that if it can save some of the cost of the product and make it a little safer, because you're not fooling anybody with these colors anyways, right? You just make it taste right, that's all we care about. Make it, if it's an energy drink, make it work. Yeah, just like a Gatorade, it's very light on flavor, which is okay too if you're on the run and you just need to get some electrolytes without a bunch of carbs. It's a pretty good way to go with Propel. Actually, Propel is from Gatorade, so it actually, you can see a little G there. It is a Gatorade product. So it's, you know, it's basically the stuff that you sweat out of your body, so you're basically drinking replacement sweat. It's like you're drinking somebody else's sweat. Let's rinse out the bottle. Last of the energy drinks we're going to try here. This is a store brand from Dollar General, their store brand energy drink. They don't have a grape flavor, so they have blood orange and they have cherry. So I can't compare for flavor, but I can compare for kick. So that's what I'm going to do with this. And I can also judge it by its sugar-free sweetening. 80 milligrams of caffeine, 0 sugar. Like 4 cups of coffee, something like that. And I can actually taste the caffeine in the powder. It's a little harsh. Tiny bit of sugar. Decent amount of fruit flavor. This might taste a little chalky with this caffeine in it. Is it frothing up again? Looks like it mixes completely pretty fast. Just see some chunks there though. film on the glass, that's good. Okay, down to the last one. It's going to be a sugar-free, not an energy drink, but just a sugar-free drink. Let's wash the bottle out. None of these flavors have seemed to have stained the bottle much. If anyone did, it was the high C that has the most colorant in it. But let's see. Put the water in here to start it. Now let's see what Kool-Aid has to offer. This is Kool-Aid sugar-free drink. Now that I get a nice clean cut and I don't have to worry about trying to get the powder through a small little hole, I get the whole diameter of the packet to pour out instead. I don't know who thought it was a good idea to do it the other way, but I noticed a couple of these drinks have that type of top on them. And straight out of the packet. It tastes very fruity, more fruity than sweet. But this is tropical punch flavored, so it's not grape. They don't have a grape flavor. That was the best I could do. And this looks like it's going to stain the heck out of this bottle. Look at that frothing up real big. It's not really leaving a film. So that means it's mixing up pretty good. Alright, so that's what that looks like. You can almost see through it. Yep, that tastes like Kool-Aid. That same flavor that I know so well.
Okay, let's go over what we learned. This is a chart of the cost and the taste of each powdered drink flavor pack I tested. And here's a chart of the contents of the powdered drink flavor packs I tested. Do me a favor and subscribe to this channel and like this video.